Jay-Z is shaken, and there's a lot of tea coming out about something that Jay-Z allegedly might have done back in the day. They said that he had a mistress named Kathy White. Baby, she was unalived, and they said maybe Jay-Z might have been behind it. There's a lot of people's tea who's been spilling lately. It's like the Boston Tea Party around here. There's a lot to this story. Let's talk about it. Shout out to Impressive Channel on YouTube for giving me a lot of this story, and some of this story I know personally myself. Now, this is Kathy White in the middle, Claudia Jordan to the right of her. Well, Claudia Jordan and Kathy White are two industry it girls around that time. So you can see the levels that she was on to be taking pictures of somebody like this in the early 2000s. Even this lady, I don't know her, but I recognize her from somewhere. Anyway, Kathy, also known as Coco, she had a lot of little nickname aliases. She worked in the industry, radio, print, like she was an it girl who worked in the industry media, because back then you couldn't just be an Instagram hottie. You had to work those offices. You had to get in, internships. You really had to work to get in those rooms. And if you were beautiful, you could stay in them, okay? So what happened with Kathy was they said that her working in the industry, baby, she met Sean Carter. Now, the rumors are saying that when she met a young Jay-Z, he was already married to Beyonce. They are saying that he got her pregnant and allegedly unalived her. Now, this is all alleged, and there are many people coming out saying this, and there are people that have talked about it in the past, one being Jaguar Wright. Now, see, this is Kathy again with Taina. So you see her levels, you know what I mean? She's in all of these rooms. These people look happy to take pictures with her. You could tell this was a it girl. And so around that time, that Jaguar Wright time where she was working with Jay-Z, Jaguar Wright would have known where the bodies were buried. She would have kind of been there, The cause of death for Kathy White was an aneurysm, right? But Jaguar Wright said in the interview, she died screaming. And there's plenty of evidence of them being in the same room. I'm telling you, Impressive Channel really broke it down on YouTube. This is a picture of Kathy, Diddy, Jay-Z, all in the club together. Who circled is Kathy and Claudia. Now, what's interesting about this is Tasha K come out and she's like, this is Claudia Jordan's friend. Everybody's connecting her to Claudia. But Claudia came out and said that it wasn't that deep, which gave me red flags. This is Claudia and Tasha K's comments earlier when it says, journalist Liz Crokin, who this all started behind, I'll explain that in a minute. Journalist Liz Crokin re-sparks rumor of Jay-Z's alleged unaliving his mistress. Because Liz Crokin came out on Twitter, she spilled a bunch of tea. That's how this all got restarted. But we'll go on what Claudia just said. So she said, best friend? Girl, I knew her less than a year through a mutual friend who was way closer to her. This girl never told me she was messing with Jay-Z or pregnant. Why y'all want to put this on me so bad it's beyond me. Tasha, I never told you any of that. Call me. And she said, it's frustrating to be misrepresented for decades. Not sure how this narrative got started, but it's old, tired, and simply not true. Now, what that does is it scares me because it's too many pictures of her and Claudia Jordan together in different outfits. Now, why this worries me is there are multiple pictures of her and Claudia Jordan has on different outfits. And what that indicates to me is this wasn't no light friendship like she tried to make it seem. Maybe they were deeper, but because there was a hit put out on her. Okay, because there allegedly was a hit put out on this young lady, Claudia Jordan knows she's not too big to be touched. Okay, and that is making another point that people are bringing up when it comes to Jay-Z touching people, getting people touched, because Kanye said something in a concert that has everybody like, See, I don't remember this at all, but they had the audio on this video. Kanye saying, Jay, bruh, I know you got killers out there. Please don't basically do nothing to me. Just call me, bruh. Like, dang, Kanye. Kanye West, as powerful as Kanye is, as powerful as Kanye West has been through the years before they was beefing, Kanye felt scared enough to be like, yo, don't have me unalived, okay? Just hit my jack, okay? I don't want no beef. That's scary. That's a lot of power, and that's some mob stuff. Do you see what I'm saying? Like, that's bigger than we think. But at the end of the day, I'm telling y'all right now, there's nothing that's going to happen to Jay-Z. Jay-Z did 2 tours with R. Kelly, was sitting right next to Diddy in them pictures. There's no way that Jay-Z ain't got a bone or two in this skeleton, in this graveyard. But I'm telling you right now, and that's on Blue Ivy Carter, he's not going to come to justice. Y'all might as well let that hurt go. These two are the real king and queen of America, baby. And at the end of the day, the queen could say off with your head. Now, when this young lady was allegedly, they said she was pregnant, she was going to try to extort Jay-Z. They said that she wanted some money to keep her pregnancy quiet, allegedly. And she went about it in a crazy way, and they went about it in a crazier way, baby. This was right before Blue Ivy was born. So this pregnancy was a big deal, okay? This was the king and queen having the first princess. So for a mistress to come out and say, hey, unless you give me a certain amount of money, I'm going to come out with my bastard child too, because that's what it is. Y'all keep wanting to make things weird, but this lady was messing with a married man and she was about to have a bastard, okay? We're going to start calling things the real words that they are. So with that, you know, they saying that Beyonce had it handled. I don't want to say Beyonce was in it at all. I think that Jay-Z was trying to clean up his mess and the floor got swept.